And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Spencer Schwellenbach. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 7-15.
Fastball for a strike. Turner went deep in his most recent game. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Profar makes the catch, and there's one gone. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
One down, base is empty. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside low, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 3.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That clips the corner. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Arcia whips it to first, and that will end the inning. It's the Phillies nothing. Braves coming up. Back after this on the show. Back at Truist Park, and on the hill in this one, Aaron Nola.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. And a foul ball. Harris measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Just missed.
Down.
The 1-1 is fouled off. In the dirt, 2-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Profar climbs in on that left side. In there for strike one.
Well, I don't think anyone was surprised to see Nola have success in the majors. He was a star in college, playing for LSU, becoming a finalist for the 2014 Golden Spikes Award, is one of the top amateur baseball players in the country.
Next offering way off the plate. That's a little bit low.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Nola fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
2 down, base is empty, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Two outs, base is empty. Fouled off left side.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Real Mutil up with it. Fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Schwellenbach back to work. That one outside. And that's ball one. There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That misses. 2-1. That clips a corner. That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Well struck right field. Bangs off the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Yo, one. That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. That's in for a strike. Second inning here, no score. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And now 1 and 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Schwarber over at second, 1 down. Flares it into the outfield, and it falls. into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
To short, could be two. Arcia over to second. On to Olsen. That's two.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Bottom of the second. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Ozuna matched a homer in his last game.
0-1. That's a ball.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And that one is downstairs. And it's 2-1. Just missed. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here comes Austin Riley.
Now let's go like the city,
Pitch misses there, 1-0. And a foul ball. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
2-2 count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
People be talking, don't know what they saying. Let me reassure you, so no, I ain't playing. I'm looking, you laughing, but in the future you'll be signing signatures and I'm autographing.
Matt Olson up to the plate, 3rd in the NL in RBIs this year. First offering, and it just misses. Two down, nobody on. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 2. A little bit low.
3.
Strike 1. Here's the pitch to Olsen. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two outs. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay.
Well, that grounder up the middle made it a little more challenging than a routine ball right at him, but it's definitely a play you expect to make as a middle infielder, and I'm sure he wants that one back, but for now, you just got to get ready for the next one and make a play.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. And strike one to the catcher. And a base hit. And now first and second with two outs.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Orlando Arcia. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Runner around third. He scores, and they have the lead. Murphy around third. The relay to the plate. In there. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nick Allen.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. And that's in there at the knees.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kepler makes the grab, and that will end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Right through there for a strike. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2. And a curve is down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now it's 3 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
JT Real Muto in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-2 the count. And that's too high. And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner now flied to left his first time. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that one a little bit high.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that's in for a strike. Slider misses outside. Out there to center. And it falls. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter number 5. Second baseman.
This is Bryson Stott. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Schwellenbach throws to first. Turner runs. Pitching for a strike. And safe.
0-2.
It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And that one is inside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Next pitch inside. Counts full, 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one to first. And foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Arcia. Oh, he botches it.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Grounded out his first time up. On the outside corner, that's strike one. And that one fouled off. Turner at third. Stop at first. 2 out of the inning. Rip towards third. Riley fires to first. And that is that. 2 left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That one close, ruled a ball, and the count is 3-1. That one misses, so leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So a man at first. Now the left fielder, Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And there's a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's 0 for 1. First
Ball
pitch
one.
doesn't find the zone. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. That is the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Atlanta as we go to the top of the 4th. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. That one's
Ball one.
upstairs, ball 1. Schwarber,
Counts 1-0.
a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. And the 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-1. And that is out of play. Just
That's
misses
ball
with
2.
that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Boom in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more
1-1.
inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground, right side. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one pulled foul. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Acuna has it sized up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the 4th. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
That clips the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable
0-2
hitting
now.
with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and the people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Here is Austin Riley. That one drilled left field. Kepler makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Braves.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. And downstairs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Two down, nobody on. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Schwellenbach back to work. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Johnson also getting ready. Just off the inside edge. Next offering upstairs.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses.
Nope.
So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now batting Max Kepler. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball one, no strikes. Runner at first with no outs here. Ripped to first, caught. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's JT Realmuto. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner, the next to hit. And that's in for a strike. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. got him looking for the K.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Marsh on second. Real Muto on at first with 2 down. Off the plate, now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Popped in the air, left field. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Phillies leave a couple, and they're down 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Sean Murphy. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Well struck left field. Kepler going back. And that one is going to go. So he goes yard to left. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
How in the world did he do that? That pitch was outside the zone, and he still got it out of here. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 1. Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Nabil Krismat up and throwing. Banks warming up as well. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. The shortstop takes the ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That pitch gets the corner. It's 2-2.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at first, nobody out. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. And ball one.
1-0.
Ground ball right side, could be two. Over to Turner for one. On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now 3-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Dylan Lee.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here's Bryce Harper at the plate now. Growing up, he experienced a moment straight out of the Sandlot. Harper was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have a bat, so he borrowed one from his dad.
Okay.
The bat was autographed by Pete Rose. His dad wiped the autograph clean and told Bryce to use it. I'm not sure how many dads would have done that. That's in there. That is strike two.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Kyle Schwarber now at the plate, 1 for 2. And a swing and a miss.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
I'm in my mode. I'm in my zone. If you're a hater, then leave me alone.
And here comes Alec Boehm. And that's off the outside edge. Ball one. Step off, throw to first.
No,
Harper's back in a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps scoring a ball in the gap.
1 ball.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Man at first, one away. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2 the count.
That one missing inside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it looks like trouble. And it gets by him. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score. Now a relay to third. And he's out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
So digging in, Nick Castellanos. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Breaking ball inside. And the count is 1-2. That one just misses. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Acuna sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Nabil Crismatt.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Profar now. Close, but call the ball. Ball 1.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
A changeup missing, and that's ball 3. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And down on strikes, and there's one away.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. There you see his May and June numbers so far. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Corrals it. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Marcelo Zuna. What a stop to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Bummer.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's even up. Center field. Harris after it. He's got it. And there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Kepler at the plate now. That's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Jimenez also throwing. Bummer deals. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The Braves trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one at 95 missed up top. Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball. Upstairs, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting.
JT Realmuto steps in. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And that one is lifted in the air. And Acuna able to make the grab. Here's Trey Turner.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That's too low. And that's ball 1. And another ball. Fought off foul. Kepler off of first with 2 away. Off the mark there. And now 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The tying run at the plate. And the tying run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Aaron Bummer done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Joe Jimenez gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
First and second, 2 outs. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. 0 for 3 in this one. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
2 on, 2 outs. Clips the outside corner, and the count 1-1. And fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The 2-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Goes down looking. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jordan Romano.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Austin Riley at the plate. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's Matt Olson down. Romano, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in Canada. And that's way high, and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Outside low. Full count now. Bounce to the right side. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Murphy.
2 outs, base is empty. So here's Murphy now. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Two outs. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. And that just misses.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Braves go down quickly here as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Pierce Johnson.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Here's Harper now, the first overall pick back in 2010. First pitch just misses. Missed inside with the curve.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike. Nope, that's a ball.
Ground ball, Olsen. He takes it on his own, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Pierce Johnson fires. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Bohm stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And there's a curve through for a strike. The Braves holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next one is off the plate. Now 2 balls and a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Stays alive. A swing and a soft liner brings it in for the 3rd out. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tanner Banks.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. It has the distance, gone. He'll circle the bases. His 4th home run of the season. It's 4-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Allen lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's to 3rd. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
So up next, Michael Harris II. First pitch misses. That one fouled off. Inside, and a count 2-1. Line drive, and a base hit right there. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next for Atlanta, Jerickson Profar. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Just missed. The other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Acuna now. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Step off throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Harris back in on a dive. Foul ball there. Turner. Off balance throw in time. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. One more for Atlanta on the homer. Last chance coming up for the Phillies. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. 1 for 3. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Just off the outside edge. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That's off the inside corner, and the count's full. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Arcia zips it across, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Phillies have just 1 out remaining. Max Kepler at the plate. And that's down and away. Next offering is in for a strike. And he chases that one below the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This could end it. That one missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
We got full count.
Got it. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Into the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better. There's nothing that